Welcome to Vegan Tales, where today we are going to make a vegan meatball sub. And thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the ingredients that I'm using. These are the vegan meatballs by Gardein. I did order them wholesale, so you don't see the packaging. That's why. And also here I am using sub bread. Now, as far as the sub bread goes, this sub bread that I'm using doesn't say vegan, but at the same time, what I do is I check the ingredients on the back, and if it doesn't typically have eggs or milk in it, then I'll go ahead and use it. And then I use the marinara sauce, the store brand, and I also have the plant-based Parmesan here, and it tastes really good, so I like using that. And I also have the black pepper. And here you have Mrs. Dash that I use, which is the garlic and herb flavor. And Lawry's seasoning salt. So those will be my main ingredients that I'll be using. And I'm going to go ahead and place those back over on the other counter. And then I'm going to go ahead and cleanse my hands to make sure that I, as I prepare the food, you don't have to worry about, germy or nasty hands. So I'll go ahead and wash my hands really well so that I can prepare the food. Okay, and here I have my pan. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove on to heat up the stove so that I can go ahead and get cooking. Alright, and so I'm going to go ahead and add the olive oil to my pan. I tend to cook with olive oil because it's a healthier oil, but to each his own. You're welcome to use whatever oil you prefer or like. And then I kind of, roll the pan around just to make sure that the olive oil is evenly applied to the pan. And it doesn't take very long for the stove to heat up because I don't have a lot of oil in it. So I'll go ahead and add the meatballs here. And I'm only preparing this meal for 3 individuals, my husband, myself, and my daughter. So I'm only adding 9 meatballs because I tend to add 3 meatballs per sub. And then here I'll go ahead and just give it a little shake to allow them to, evenly get the oil on them so that they can go ahead and lightly fry. And then I'll go ahead and get my seasonings here so that I can go ahead and season them well. And I'm using the seasonings that I showed in the beginning, which is the Mrs. Dash. I give it a, a little shake here and there. And then I use my Lawry's seasoning salt as well. Okay, then I add a little bit more of the olive oil just because I didn't add quite enough in the pan. So I just added a little bit more. Then I give it another shake so that they can evenly cook. Alright, and so I'll go ahead and add a little bit of the pepper here. I'm going to go ahead and crack some of it over the meatballs for added taste. And then I'll go ahead and get my spoon and mix, you know, the meatballs up a little bit. Give them a little twirl here and there so that, again, it is evenly fried. And as you can see, they're looking nice. They have a nice color on them. They're seasoned evenly. Yeah, it's just looking delicious. Looking very tasty. Okay, and as they, you know, get that even fry on all sides, I'm going to then get ready to place them in the oven just so that they can cook more thoroughly, so that they won't just be cooked on the outside, but they'll be thoroughly cooked in the inside as well. And as you see here, I'm going to go ahead now and place them in the oven for a few minutes. And then I did speed up the time just a bit, so you may not see the, you know, the exact amount of time that I left them in the oven.
I can taste it, babe. Let me taste it. Can you taste it? It's fine. Husband can't let me get nothing. I'm trying to get a little taste, you know. Don't let your husband taste. No. Don't y'all let y'all husband taste the food out there? Yeah. When y'all cooking, your husband come in, you give him a little taste? Absolutely not. I don't understand. The only husband don't get a taste of his work. The only husband.
And here, guys, that was the perfect example of what my husband does every single day. If I don't catch him, even if I do catch him, he always finds a way to, you know, snatch a piece and eat it while I'm not looking. And I catch him sometimes I don't, but that is what he does. And then here I add the marinara sauce to the meatballs. And I had to remember that the pan was hot here because I did touch it. So I had to make sure I put the mitten on so that I wouldn't get completely burned. Because it did come out of the oven. Then I give it a little toss to evenly coat the spaghetti sauce. I'm sorry, not spaghetti sauce. Marinara sauce all over the meatballs. I'll go ahead and taste a little bit of the sauce here, just to make sure that the flavor is right. And as I suspected, it is. Don't tell my husband that, no. And then I'll go ahead and wash the spoon back off before I put it back in the pot. All right, and give it a little mix up here. Make sure the sauce is evenly coated over the meatballs. Now here I'm going to go ahead and get my pan ready to slightly toast the sub bread. Alright, so I give it a little mix again, just to make sure that the sauce is everywhere. Okay, so I'm also cooking some french fries to go with the vegan meatball sub. I'm just putting those in the air fryer. And I have here my plant-based country crock butter that I'm going to put a little in the pan so that I can slightly toast the meatball sub bread. Alright, so I have toasted the bread slightly, And here I'm placing some vegan mozzarella mixed with vegan cheddar sprinkles on the bread. As you can see, that sauce looking nice. That's finger licking right there. Finger licking. Okay, and then here I'm going to go ahead and begin adding the meatballs to the toasted bread. So I'll go ahead and add the meatballs to the bread. And carefully, of course, because I don't want to see my meatballs roll onto the floor. All right, got them things just right. And here you go. This is the vegan meatball sub. So now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan on top. Vegan Parmesan, of course. Alright, so I'll just sprinkle it just a little bit here. And then I have the fries in the air fryer that are done. So there you go. There you have it. Have the vegan meatball sub with a side of French fries. I know y'all want some. Come on over to my house. Alright, so thank you guys for joining me making the vegan meatball sub. And definitely I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And join us on our next cooking adventure. Bye.